Now, that's all great, but this is going to be a really short game. What I'd actually like to is when I squish one ant, another one appears in its place. So to do that, I'm adding a new line above the remove object this. That's very important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new ant. So if we look at how we did that on the world, if we go back to our world and we look at the code there, we did add object, new ant. So we're going to take that code there and we're going to place that inside here. But rather than just adding it in a boring position, we could always put it in a corner or somewhere, but I'm going to make it appear randomly. Now remember, the random thing is above here. You can see it, Greenfoot.getRandomNumber. So we're going to use that code to make a random number again. Now, where it's going to add the ant, well, remember this is the first bit, if we look at our world, was the x coordinate, and the second part of it was the y coordinate. So a random number on the x is it can be anywhere from 0 to, if we look at the world, 0 to 600 pixels across. So in here I say get a random number between 0 and 600. Now you're not going to be able to copy this all down in one line. I'm going to take that there, copy, and I'm going to do my y coordinate, which if I look back at world was only 400 high. So I change that to 400. So it's going to make a new ant randomly somewhere between 0 and 600 on the x coordinate, 0 and 400 on the y coordinate. Now remember what I said about brackets? Let's have a look. That's closing that one there. That one closes that one, that closes that one, but there's nothing yet closing this bracket. So I need to make sure I have closed that bracket. As I type close bracket, that highlights in a kind of nice little purplish, light purple colour. And then finally a semicolon because it's an action. So I save that, compile it. Okay, and it's going, oop. Cannot find the object there. Oh, that's interesting. What's going on here? Well, it's basically the same as we had when we remove an object. It's going, well, okay, but when you added an object in world, I knew where to add it. I added it in this world. But there could be more than one world. Which world do you want me to add this object to? Fair enough. I go get world, add object. Now it knows which world to add the object to. It's the world that you happen to be on at the time. There we go. Now, as you can see, you can't copy all the code down, so you're going to have to have understood it, or at least rewind the video to get back to all of that bit there. But try doing it without rewinding the video and see if you can remember how that line ends as well. Away you go.